Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Oh, better look out. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run. And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Gamecocks pick up the 1st down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the 1st. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He was looking for some... But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got a man, it's Durham. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Got his man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud recently. Like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. LSU right back to the line. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it and try to set up his offensive grip. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And they're able to dive on that football and get it back. That would have been a disaster to cough it up immediately after a score. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. Finding open areas. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Sellers. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks away in the middle. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Bennett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted.
get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with him, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now on first down from the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Tigers moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play. Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will... out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from the senior. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. A chance to make an early statement in this one here on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneak gets it done.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Price. Continues to fight for yards. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll run this play from the pistol. Takes a handoff. It's Love. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will put total leather and will get started. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards. Away. If he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Quarterback moving. Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
You know, if you're going to complete these stagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that point.
He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. There he goes. He's at the 10. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Oh, there's the ball.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Wants to fire on second down. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss. A couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Durham. Still on his feet. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Downs. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, LSU.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. To the air, it's Sayin. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference and receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
He might want another play. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. This one's complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. LSU quick to the line. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown LSU. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
35, Ohio State, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He tries to take the top off. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
He's not afraid to go deep. Lost the defense is wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. One-score game, still the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. LSU right back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Release to the back. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on 1st down. Scrambling away. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Sayin. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was over. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Takes it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay. And he did right there with that pick 6.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Green. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. LSU quick to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking for the tie with the extra point. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Makes the grab down the left side. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that one will give him the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Got a man. It's Green.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
A strike downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Skips away from pressure. On the move, he fires. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Unleashes one. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. They'll get this drive started from the 29. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for it.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late, they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. In a tight game like this, it's no time for complacency, David.
Nah, your defense just let you down a little bit. You still got the lead. Fourth quarter, Palmer, it's go time.
Yeah, I think we're going to find out a lot about the composure of this offense right here. They've got to be able to answer the bell.
Offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Nussmeier. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense putting points on the board.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion.
How about that for a momentum swing? The defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's going up top here late in the game. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeout.
And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Fires left.